Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you All That Glitters by Kate Sherwood, published by Dreamspinner Press. We have three friends that have grown up throughout the ages: Seth, Liam, and Ben. Liam and Ben realize at a younger age that they're not like the other kids. They are attracted to the same sex, and eventually they are attracted to each other, and they become a couple. Young high school love, it's grand, everything is perfect. They have plans for when they get older, until Seth, who is the third friend, catches Liam cheating on Ben when they're in college, and everything falls apart. Liam moves from their little town to the big city, becomes this wonderful architect. He has money, things are going fabulous for him, except he's lonely. Ben stayed in this small town, became a teacher, and he's just kind of living his life, how he wants to live it. Now, he had plans at one point in time, of going backpacking through Europe and just kind of doing things that young, single, adventurous people want to do. Seth is now married to this wonderful woman, has a child, and wants to live vicariously through Ben. Ben is dull. How can he live vicariously through Ben if nothing's going on? Liam finds himself at times driving to the "welcome to this small town" sign, and I didn't write the name of the town down, so I'm really sorry. Driving to that sign and turning around, and he'll go back into New York City. For some reason, this one day, he drives past the sign, and he finds himself at the cemetery. He gets out of his car, and when he goes to get back in, his car won't start. Like, out of all the times in his life this happens. So he calls for a tow truck. When the tow truck arrives, who could it possibly be but Seth? Damn his luck. And then not too long after that, a jogger comes by, and for the love of God, it has to be Ben. Why? Why out of all the days he chose to come into town, these two people just have to reappear in his life immediately? Ben throws all sorts of curse words and yells at him, and Liam takes it because he knows he deserves everything that Ben is going to throw his way. Well, Liam can't stay out of this small town. He keeps coming back, and at first it's just to come back, and then he comes back to visit Uncle Calvin, who is Ben's uncle, but is kind of like everybody's uncle. And Uncle Calvin is a little crazy. I freaking love this character. He is off his rocker. I think every family needs an Uncle Calvin. Maybe except for mine. I think that I will be Uncle Calvin when we get older. When I get older, I'm on my way. I'm really excited about it. This guy does some crazy stuff, and he talks in riddles, but he also is very blunt. And you're like, how can that be? The only way I can describe it is Uncle Calvin. Seriously, he is so fabulous. He says what he wants to say, but he also makes you think about what he has to say. Ben and Liam, this event took place 15 years ago, and Liam is still carrying the weight of this guilty burden. Ben says he's over it, but like I said, the moment he sees Liam in this cemetery, he just casts out all this verbal vomit all over the place, and then he's like, oh my God, what did I just do? What did I say? And it's like every time he sees Liam, this stuff just comes out until finally they hash it out. They say what they need to say. They get off their chest what they need to get off their chest. And then you think, oh man, and then it's makeup sex. Nope. It's quite comical, actually, what happens after this, in a sense. From there, you have both the men kind of re-evaluating things. Does Liam want to stay in this city? Does he want to continue on to become this influential architect and make these big designs that are going to become these tremendous buildings in the city? Or is there something better for him? Does Ben want to continue to be a teacher and stay in this small town? He has an ex-boyfriend that could have been an ex-fiance, or that could have been a husband by now, but things just didn't work out. And why? Is it because of the past with Liam? Now that that's hashed out, can we work things out with this other guy? Or maybe can we let things finally go? Is Ben standing in his own way? There is so much humor in this story. Seth brings so much comic relief. I loved him as a side character. Him and Uncle Calvin are like gems in this story, because I got so frustrated with Liam and Ben back and forth. This, I won't even say it's a cat and mouse game because there's no really chasing each other. It's just kind of like they're both off the rails and they're trying to get back on, but they're getting on different tracks. And so the humor is what kept me going and kept me from going insane. I'm going to have to say that this book is not really a happily ever after story. It's really a happy for now story. At the end, they're still piecing things together. And so I thought that was more of a happy for now situation. I didn't really see it as a happily ever after strong suit. I am giving All That Glitters by Kate Sherwood 4 stars. Not because there was any big writing situations or anything that just really put me off. I don't think the story was strong enough for a 5-star, and I don't think the characters were strong enough for a 5-star. But it was a really good second chance story. And like I said, there's some great comic relief. There's great banter between Liam and Ben. There is some good storytelling. There's some fabulous storytelling, but I don't think that the whole book as a whole was superb. But you should read it just for Uncle Calvin, if nothing else. So what I am going to do for you is I am going to leave the Dream Spinner and Amazon link down below so you can click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm kind of going through some things on my personal side, and I don't know when new reviews will come out. And that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. So go, click, investigate, enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to read, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you may request via website. All That Glitters, the ultimate second chance romance by Kate Sherwood, published by Dream Spinner Press, 4 stars. Bye. Hi. My name is Christina, and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you a book that I was so excited about reading. I am bringing you The Return of the Chauffeur's Son by Tara Lane, published by Dream Spinner Press. And this book is already out now. So if you are just as excited as me, all right, before I go any further, picture this: a modern version of Sabrina. And before you gasp, not Sabrina the Teenage Witch,